Hey YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Before we get started, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Ring that bell so you're notified for your favorite team's preview video. Today we have a 2023 season preview for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For those of you who watched the BYU video, Rutgers is in a very similar situation headed into 2023. Greg Schiano may be feeling the pressure from the athletic department, and success may be needed this year for him to keep his job. He's also bringing back his former offensive coordinator Kirk Sriracha. This is a very notable hire because it brings back a familiar face, and that's exactly what this program needs. Having a talented quarterback in Gavin Wimsatt, who's got a lot of untapped potential, that now creates a solid quarterback offensive coordinator combination. Wimsatt had a bad completion last year. We're talking about below 50%, but a nice simple scheme could help get guys open, and Wimsatt can hopefully show off his arm as he was highly rated coming out of high school. Alongside Wimsatt in the backfield, you have running back tandem of Samuel Brown and Kyle Manage. If the passing game struggles again, these two will have to produce and have a very solid season. Out at wide receiver, there are a lot of question marks and some big concerns. They'll have to replace every starter, but Nassim Brantley could be a safety outlet for Wimsatt in the passing game. If he doesn't emerge, then expect tight end Johnny Langan to once again emerge in the passing game. He's an elite tight end. He could make an all Big Ten team if things do pan out. But up front on the offensive line, they return the entire left side, but will have to replace the right guard and right tackle. Not ideal to also add in a new center the same year you're switching coordinators. Nonetheless, this year could be an uphill climb on offense if things don't come together smoothly. But in the end, like I said, you have a good offensive coordinator and quarterback combination, and that could lead to good things. Let's quickly pivot and change it over to the defensive side of the ball. Unlike the offensive side, Rutgers is bringing back over half their starters from a year ago, and they'll be coached by the same defensive coordinator. The strength of the entire team is the front seven, and that includes the linebacker tandem of Deion Jennings and Tyreen Powell. They also returned both pass rushers who can expect to have better years in terms of productivity. Wesley Bailey and Aaron Lewis should be able to get constant pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Max Melton, he's going to lead the way in the back end, a preseason All Big Ten performer. He'll have to exceed expectations in the DB room if they're going to make that big jump. The defense will be better than the offense, in my opinion. Rutgers fans, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That's not necessarily a bad thing because the defense has been built from the ground up, and this could be the year it all comes together. And to end the video, let's just take a quick look at their schedule and set some realistic expectations. All right, so to start out with Northwestern, Temple, Virginia Tech, Michigan, Wagner, Wisconsin, Michigan State, Indiana. Then they get a late bye week, followed by Ohio State, Iowa, Penn State, and Maryland. All right, so 3 of their out-of-conference games are all winnable, with the toughest one being against Virginia Tech. In conference, they have to play the brutal East Division with Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, but they also draw Iowa and Wisconsin from the West, probably the 2 favorites on that side. So they probably draw the 5 hardest teams in conference. And I'd say a reasonable expectation this year for Rutgers is 5-7. But if the offense clicks more than it did a year ago, I could see 6-6 and Greg Schiano making a bowl game and also probably keeping his job. With that being said, that's going to do it for today's video. Rutgers fans, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of your team headed into the season. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Good luck to Rutgers this year. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.